Hey guys, so are we all? So welcome to My Way Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius placements. So if you have Aquarius as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know about myself, the reading or the channel can be found in the description box below. So guys, we have multiple decks of cards that we're going to use for this reading today. We have tarot cards, oracle cards and a few personal messages that I've created. All the decks that I'm using will be listed in the description box below. So I wanted to change things up a little bit, and I'd love to get your feedback if you do enjoy or love of the content and like the way that this is done. Obviously I can revert back to what I was doing before, but I just felt like a switch up or a change was, you know, necessary to keep things a bit interesting. So that's what we're gonna do. Also guys, happy birthday Aquarius. I do believe we're now officially in your birthday season, so happy birthday to you, and hope and wish that you have a wonderful season and that you receive so much abundance, prosperity and blessings your way. So we're going to get into your read. This is a general reading. So with the messages, please only take what you feel resonates and leave the rest, and please use your own sense of discernment with the messages and not force them to fit with a particular situation. I've already done a huge shuffle of all the cards, so we're going to pretty much get straight into your reading. So angels of love and light, could you please have clear and concise messages for Aquarius placements? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node. What do they need to know for the current energies for whenever they come across these timeless tarot messages? What do they need to know, please and thank you? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Starting off here guys with the tea leaf fortune cards. So we'll pull a few of these and then get into tarot. So what's going on for Aquarius placements, please and thank you? Wow, okay. You saw that guys. Okay, so 2 cards flew out. We want one more if we can, please. Spirit, what do we want coming through for Aquarius placements? What do they need to know, please and thank you? Okay, wow. So what we have is bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Oh, okay. Doesn't necessarily have to be romantic, guys. But 333 just come up on my timer, so you may be seeing that angel number quite a lot. But I feel like you're getting compliments from admirers. I'm getting like platonic relationships as well. People just wanting to, I'm hearing give you your flowers, right? So I'm getting something to do with maybe reward or recognition, potentially because you've achieved or something, or somebody's just paying you a compliment. Yeah, this is nice. The Sun, okay, happiness and well-being. So I do believe that the Sun in the major arcana of the tarot is Leo energy. So you may have significant Leo placements or be dealing with a Leo, or they have Leo placements. Doesn't necessarily have to be this romantic admirer, but things are brightening up maybe in the love department, or there's some sort of improvement here to do with your relationships and connections. And we have wealth. 444 just come up on my time as I pulled this card. And that's another very powerful angel number. So any of these that are coming through, guys, if you wouldn't mind going and looking on the different search engines, you know, and finding these particular messages for them and then putting them or leaving them in the comments. I'm sure many others would really greatly appreciate that, and so do I. Or if you feel inclined to look it up and just keep it to yourself, that's cool as well. But this is really very, very promising. Okay, bottom of the deck, what do we have here? November. Okay, so November, I do believe, is potentially Scorpio and maybe Sagittarius placements. I might have got all wrong, but if I have, then I'm very sorry. But there's something about November that was significant. Something unfolded in November. Or there's something from now up until November that is unfolding here, that things are improving. Okay, we have goldfish, increase in material wealth and or spiritual growth. And I feel called to go for the next one, sunrise. Wow, so new creative ideas, new adventures and a fresh start. So I'm hearing that by the end of the year, by the end of 2025, as I go to film of this, you're going to be in a completely different space. Okay, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Yeah, totally. So the sun and the sunrise is significant. So I'm even picking up on that, like, you know, the death card in the major arcana, I do believe, and also in the temperance, there's like a sunrise or a sunset. So there's something about a transformation, things are balancing out with the energies, or from even November that we've just been in until for, I think, like the next year, I'm hearing. There's a lot taking place for you, right? Now let's look into the major arcana here. Sorry, the Modern Witch Tarot deck, the major arcana. I don't know why I said that. That's really random. But look, Nine of Cups, major wish fulfillment. And also, guys, when I said major arcana and we saw the Nine of Cups, which is the wish fulfillment, in the major arcana for Aquarius is the Star, which is like a miracle and a major wish fulfillment. It's like the major arcana of the Nine of Cups. Okay. And look, strength card, Leo energy. We've already talked about potentially Leo energy. Okay. So what's going on here? Please and thank you for Aquarius placements. But also the sun is in your sign, Aquarius. So it's your season to shine. I'm hearing health is wealth. So you could be really focusing on your health, or your health is improving significantly. Or there's certain things that you're looking into making changes so that you're in this better place in regards to your health. I'm even hearing for some reason you may be saving money because you're not doing of something as much anymore. I'm hearing like you're keeping it in moderation, or you're going cold turkey with something, so you're saving yourself some money here. Okay, you may be receiving compliments. And I'm hearing you're receiving benefits from doing of this, or these particular things that you're doing taking place. But I'm receiving compliments. Okay, you're receiving compliments. Okay, you may be telling other people that you're receiving compliments from others because you've decided to maybe cut something out or let go of something that you were kind of maybe attached to. And so you look really good for it. What's going on here? Wow. I wanted a few cards, but we have the Five of Swords with the Four of Pentacles. Yeah, and I was saying because of like letting go of something, you're going to be wanting to let go of it, or you're trying to let go of it, but you've had difficulties with this. Some of you are recognizing that you're doing off something and it is costing you money, potentially costing your health, or costing you in some sort of way, but you're having difficulty with detaching from whatever this is, or walking away from whatever this is. There's a sense of self-sabotage or sacrificing of oneself to do with whatever this is. I'm getting something to do with like a vice or a coping mechanism, or something that you use or have been using to make you feel better. But I'm hearing like, yes, you feel better in the moment, but in the long run, it's been causing more of a detriment. 1010 just come up on my timer. So I feel like ultimately you're wanting to close out whatever this is, but you're having a hard time of doing of it. Okay, because look, with the Ace of Cups, you know that the benefits from doing of this are going to outweigh whatever it is that you're currently doing or dealing with or experiencing with whatever this is that you feel like you're having to carry on with this particular way of doing things, or living of your life, or having of this coping mechanism, or this vice, or whatever it is, guys. So what else is going on here, please and thank you? Yeah, Page of Swords, wow. So yeah, this is somebody that's swiping of their sword and cutting it out of their life, okay? So I feel like you're gonna have a really hard talk with yourself, because you know that you're wanting to move on away from whatever it is that you've been dealing with, and it would be a wish for you. 1111 on my timer. Now that is an angel number representing of making of a wish, and we've already had the Nine of Cups, and I mentioned of the Star card. So there is a wish for you to take something seriously, because it directly impacts you in some way, and not just in a physical way, but many. So there's a sense of like, maybe you're trying to figure out what you can do to replace of whatever this is, to hold in its place, by cutting something out at the same time. Maybe a few of you have had to, or tried to go cold turkey with something, but then you're necessarily realizing that this is really challenging or very difficult for you to do. So maybe it's like you're trying to lessen of the increments, or lessen of the lessening of when you're taking of it. 1212 now coming up on my timer. So there will be the sense of reward. Like you could be wanting to like reward yourself for every time you hit of a particular goal, or you've cut back on something. But maybe you've had a hard time with this because of a stressful environment that you're in, or maybe you have a lot on your plate right now. And so therefore it's a sense of like, well, for this moment in time, like you're carrying on with this because it's assisting you, or you're feeling like it's assisting you in some sort of way. Okay, I want to get some more clarity on this quickly. Why is the Five of Swords and the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Swords here? Three of Cups. The Devil, Capricorn energy. Yeah, what did I say? Some of you are dealing with a stressful situation or an environment, or you haven't necessarily got the best people around you. They aren't really of that great of an influence, okay? And so it's a sense of giving into temptation, but you've been trying to resist the sense of temptation, or getting kind of enslaved in whatever this is. It may have been fun to begin with, but now it's like had this kind of grip on you, and it's making, you know, these big effects on you in your life. Yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune. So there's some sort of cycle that you know and recognize that you're needing to break. There may have been people before. I'm hearing like other family members that have gone through something very similar to how they cope with things, but it's like history repeating of itself, and you're realizing that there's this particular pattern that's unfolding, and you're realizing you don't want to continue with these particular patterns. Like you're very aware of it, but there's a sense of like not following through with cutting back on this. I'm getting something to do with like self-control is kind of lacking here. Like the sense of discipline. Like you can walk away or get away from whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're trying to fulfill of some sort of like immediate need or a dopamine hit I'm hearing. You can get away from whatever this is, and I feel like you have a lot of assistance support around you, or there would be people around there with you that either would do this with you, or would kind of show up in a way and kind of relay of what their experience was with whatever they were going through and trying to potentially give up or release from their life. And you can break this particular cycle, and I feel like there's something, you know, going to be rewarded for you because you haven't continued on that particular path. I'm hearing like the same as like ancestors did before you, or people like passed on loved ones before you. Capricorn is significant, or Capricorn placements. Yeah, slowly but surely does it here with the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you're having to come at things with a different approach and find out what works for you. There's definitely the sense of needing to feel like you're replacing it with something else. That is like I'm hearing a healthier alternative. I don't know why this has all gone into like, I'm getting something to do with like smoking, vaping, drinking, gambling, yeah, like betting on the horses. That's what I'm picking up on. Some sort of potential addiction. Maybe you've tried before in the past and then you've had this kind of relapse. I'm getting alcohol. Right. Yeah, you are going to be able to manifest more possibilities and better health for yourself. But there's something, it's like you don't deem something to be serious enough yet. But you're pretty much on the brink there. You're close to this particular position in place where there is going to be this knock-on effect and you're not going to see it. And so I feel like there's this kind of precaution or warning as of right now, if this may resonate, that there will be a physical manifestation of certain symptoms that show up for you, whereby then you're needing to go and get some sort of medical tests done. And you're being warned as of right now that before you kind of like carry on with this particular venture of whatever this path it is that you're on, that, you know, you've been able to go so far being relatively unscathed or unharmed. You know, yes, there has been some sort of impact with whatever this is, but not to the point where it's like, you know, really, really serious. But I feel like something is getting more serious, okay? Yeah, 4 of Wands. With the moon. Yeah, Pisces energy and the 4 of Wands. There's a deeper emotional reason as to why there's a sense of continuing this on. Like there's something to do with like feeling of a void or filling of a void. Right. Yeah, 8 of Swords. Some of you have been really struggling, and so therefore it's a sense of like doing anything that which way that you can to just get on by and give off this facade, this lie that you're happy or that you're seeming to be, you know, getting on with things on your own and dealing with everything that you've got on your plate, like particular responsibilities or duties or what have you. But there's a sense of like not going about things in the right way. Yeah, everything is fine. 10 of Swords. Guys, didn't I just say, like, you've not been fine, that things have not been all right? But 10 of Wands and then the 10 of Swords. There's some deeper rooted causes and issues as to why there's a sense of carrying out in a certain type of way, either recklessly or without much thought or consideration. And it's like you're wanting to move away into calmer waters. And I'm hearing as well, it's going to really help your bank balance, your savings. It's going to help with your health, may even help with your looks. Okay. I'm even hearing like leveling up your vibration here, your energy, where you're full of like the sense of life and vitality. But something seems to be like, it's like sucking the life out of you. But there could be also certain individuals around you, and so therefore they're doing of the same, draining of you and draining of your energy. And so therefore, just to be able to keep on an equal footing or feel like you can kind of plod on like nicely with whatever it is that you've got going on, there's certain methods that are being used here, but you're being guided to get away from utilizing of this particular method and start fresh here with the Ace of Wands. You're going to feel so much better after doing of this. But I'm getting a little bit of dependency on something or on someone or being around a group of people or a certain lifestyle, or not necessarily wanting to give something up for some reason. Yeah, the moon, Pisces energy. Okay. So I feel like there's something to do with this past full moon that may have been very heavy for you in Cancer. Or I do believe that your new moon in Aquarius at the end of January is significant, where you may be then setting new intentions, okay? Especially if you have like Aquarius rising, that will be like in your first house, so there's a sense of like your identity. So you could be then looking at like your identity and how you want to kind of show up in the world, and how you want to look at certain things a bit closer in regards to what you're associating with and not associating with, okay? Some of this may even be affecting your career in some way. Maybe your emotional well-being. But anyway, guys, yeah, that's the truth for some of you with the Age of Swords. Some of you are really into like skincare and beauty and health and all of these things. But then it's like, how is that going to make any difference or matter if you're constantly doing of something that you know isn't necessarily working or helping out with your health? So it's like, for instance, if you're somebody who smokes or you vape or whatever, right? And then you end up buying a load of skincare products that are incredibly expensive, and you're scrimping on by for savings, right? You have no or very little money, or you're borrowing money to kind of fuel of whatever it is that you're doing to help continue on with something. And then like you're starting to develop, I'm getting like lines, or, you know, you're looking into Botox or looking into certain things like procedures here, because of the sense of like you're not wanting or feeling like you're able to give up of like an addiction or something that it's like you're trying to find other methods here so that you can keep continuing on with what you're doing, when actually it's to cut back or leave it to special occasions, or treat yourself now and again, rather than something that's you're doing all of the time. And it's like trying to have of one thing outweigh of the other, so therefore it's not necessarily making the impact, but it's still making of the impact. If you kind of get what I mean. But this is like Ace of Swords. This could be like surgery. This is like needles, like getting under the knife. But I feel like there's a cold hard truth that you're trying to, you know, it's like giving yourself an intervention, or there may be people around you that are trying to give you some sort of intervention. And it's like you haven't wanted to hear it. I'm getting something to do with maybe a meeting, like an AA meeting, like a recovering, like a something like that. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Some of you may be feeling called to go on like a retreat or somewhere, so that you can try and give yourself the fresh start and turn your back on something for good that you know isn't serving you in that way. Okay, yeah. With the Knight of Cups, I feel like if you were able to carry through with this and really be serious about this, there are people here that are going to be more than able and willing and wanting to assist you with whatever you're having a challenging time with getting under control right now. Now that seems so, specific, guys, but I don't know why. It's obviously all come through for a reason, and that's not going to resonate with every single person here. But if it does, then let us know. I'd really appreciate it, okay? But I feel like called to get some other messages and move on away from all of that. What's going on here for Aquarius placements? What else is going on here? This may be a slightly longer reading, by the way, guys, but what's going on for Aquarius? Why is the sun here? Wealth, bouquet. Like, this is really beautiful energy. So it's like, even if this is not necessarily you with all those channeled messages that are coming through, it may not necessarily be you. You're the person that's going through all of this right now. It may actually be a secret admirer of yours. It could be all turned on the other foot. It could be somebody else dealing with all of this. And they're having to bring certain things into balance and change certain aspects of, you know, taking actions and what have you to change what they're currently dealing with. So it may actually all be on the other foot, and it's all to do with somebody else that you're associated with, or close to, or you're wanting to be close to, but they're overcoming something right now, or they're trying to deal with whatever this is. Yeah, trying to recover with the Four of Swords. I mean, this is healing. This is somebody that's like, in some instances here, they've checked themselves into hospital, they've admitted themselves into hospital, or they've gone into rehab, or they're going for meetings, or they're really in deep thought and introspection about what they're dealing with or going through, because obviously, you know, I'm hearing the issues aren't going away. They're getting just like even bigger. Wow, I know this is going to sound a little bit thingy, but this person may have thought that they weren't the problem. I don't know, that sounds a bit, you know, egocentric here, like they thought that they were perfect and they weren't the issue, but then it's like everything kind of pointing back to them, and now they may be realizing that it's more to do with them that rather than anyone else. Like they may have tried to shift it onto somebody else and like blame other people or blame other situations for the reasons why they're in this particular position, like victim mentality. But actually it's more to do with them, and it's got nothing to do with maybe you or anybody else that they're dealing with, and it's getting reflected back onto them. And this is like something that they may have not necessarily wanted to see about themselves, that they themselves were getting in the way of their own personal happiness and well-being, like denying of their personal happiness, maybe not feeling worthy or good enough to be happy. So they carried out of certain things. This could be somebody, I mean, that actually is very well established, maybe in their career, right? They could have, you know, done very well in their career. And it's like they have, you know, enough finances and what have you. They're able to pay off their bills or pay off for certain debts or what have you. Like they may not be short of change or anything like that. But it's like they've got the materialism, right, of what it is that they've seemed to have of everything in order in that way. But when it comes to their health or their well-being or their happiness, it's like they have this void, maybe even love. I'm hearing money doesn't buy you happiness. Obviously, money helps, but and now I'm hearing money can't buy me love. Isn't that a Beatles song? Money can't buy me love. What's going on here, please? Thank you. Wow, 5 of Cups. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles. Yes, well, money can't buy me love. I mean, I just said that. It's like everything else in this person's world has been all right, and that's not working out anymore. And they're missing out on love. Somebody may have focused too much on other things. And then it's like now they're really wanting love, and like money can't buy them love. It's like, yeah, but they've got not. I'm hearing they may not necessarily feel like they've got anyone to share in the success with them. So they feel like they're very much alone here. Maybe they feel like they haven't got many people around them that care about them. Okay. What's this about? This energy keeps coming through. Ace of Swords, that's the truth. That is somebody's truth here. The Fool, Aries energy. I'm hearing I've been a huge fool. Somebody, it feels like they've been a huge fool. Like they were partaking. I mean, we saw the devil, the 3 of Cups earlier, okay? And now the 3 of Cups are on the floor. And now this person is pretty much grieving. They're in deep unhappiness and sadness. Because what seemed to be all right and working out before has fallen flat on its face, and this person feels like a bit of an idiot for making of certain decisions or not making of certain decisions. Yeah. with the Page of Wands, this person recognizes they had a lot of growing up to do. Okay, so if, yeah, King of Wands, but we just saw the Page of Wands, and now the King of Wands. So this could be somebody who actually is older, maybe older than you, right? But yet the way that their emotional maturity or immaturity has been is a lot younger. Yeah, this person may have been blocked off here. Okay, definitely in regards to love, they weren't interested. But this is something that they've always wanted and craved, but they never let people know about it. With the Moon, Pisces energy, and the Hanged One. And now they're trying to think about, you know, why they made the decisions that they did. And now they've just been in internal conflict with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant. This person may not be having the easiest time right now with other people around them in their life. There may have been a few home truths shared to this person and they were just like, look, I don't want to hear it. I'm getting avoidant, right? Yeah, people gave this person some home truths. Or this person realised some home truths about themselves or their situation or your situation between the two of you. And they have regrets and now they're rushing in or wanting to rush in to communicate with you. Yeah, this person wants to come in with an apology with the Page of Cups. Yeah, with the Knight of Cups. This person is hoping that you'd be open and receptive to them and hear them out. Okay. But they're not sure whether you're going to be open to them here with the Two of Swords. This person felt very lost. Okay. This person felt very lost. They felt up and down all over the place with the Two of Pentacles. This person needed to go through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, with the Seven of Swords and the Hermit. Oh my gosh. They've been going through the spiritual awakening or the dark night of the soul. This person needed to ascend. Okay, they needed to grow up. Right. This person knows that they were lying to themselves, lying to others, living a lie. Yeah. I'm hearing the guilt, the shame that they feel for the consequences of their actions. Right. They knew better, but they didn't do it anyway. They just carried on through. And they don't understand why they did of that. But there's deeper reasons for this. Yeah. I'm getting something to do with third-party situation here with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, there may have been codependency involved here, or somebody was holding on to them, or somebody's trying to hold on to them. Okay, yeah, maybe for reasons in regards to property, assets, stability, security, finances, somebody having a roof over their head, right? But they don't actually have this sense of love and feelings for someone. They're kind of using them. I'm getting something to do with like certain things being stolen here. Yeah. So if your person dealing with, I'm hearing was dealing or is dealing with somebody else, the grass certainly isn't and wasn't greener. And they're recognizing who they've been dealing with. I'm hearing never really wanted them properly in the first place. Or loved them in that way. Yeah, they just, what can they bring for me? I'm hearing with the King of Pentacles. I mean, this is sad. Somebody's realised that they've just been used for what it is that they can provide. With the King and the Queen of Pentacles, somebody wanting to get coupled up with this person. Not because of love, but because of money, stability, right? Not because there's love there. It's like somebody coming through trying to manipulate or swindle their way in regards to a situation. 10 of effing Pentacles. We've had the King, the Queen, and now the 10. If there is a connection going on right now in regards to a third party and it's supposedly romantic, it's not romantic at all. There's no love there. I'm hearing there's no love lost here. It's purely practical, legal, financial, to do with money. Your person is trying to get away from the materialism side and aspect of things and focus more on their emotions, on their spirituality, on their sense of emotional fulfillment. But it's like they've been so ingrained with whatever else they got going on. Yeah, the 3D with the 3 of effing pentacles. I can't make this ish up right now. I'm a little bit blown away, guys. This is ridiculous. So your person, it's like they are wanting to come back to you. I wouldn't be surprised if this person is like practically on their knees to apologize to you, because you never deserved any of this. Look, with the peace offering, with the Page of Pentacles, this person is practically like, or will be on their knees, right? Because they have not been fine. And they want to apologize because their part to play in this contribution of you and this person being in separation or at a distance from each other is more to do with them than to do with you. Okay? And that's why everything's been on hold with the Hanged One, Pisces energy. So this person knows what they got to do. So they're coming through with the Knight of Swords to talk to you. There's a sense of urgency. They're having like a revelation and realizing what the F they've actually been dealing with, and they want to get out of this immediately. Or they've been planning a getaway from whoever or whatever they've been dealing with, but potentially they were not speaking up on it. They were just tolerating of certain things, keeping it to themselves. But I feel like something is going to come up, or something is going to be revealed, or something is going to be triggered and said. And I'm hearing everything just falls to pieces. But that's because justice is coming through, Libra energy. Everything balancing out. There's karmic debt to be paid off. So somebody's realizing they've been in a deep karmic cycle. I feel balance and fairness is being brought to you as well, because you've worked hard to focus on yourself and leave this person to it, especially if you guys are dealing with an emotional, spiritual connection that's pretty deep here. You just let this person got on it, right? You have been facing your own battles and you left them to get on with it, to face their own and deal with their own karma and close off their own cycles and, you know, take the lead and get their ish together. Yeah, with the King of Cups. You sent them love, you sent them healing, you sent them all the good vibes, and you've been praying for them or whatever, but you've been minding your own business and focusing on you. And this person is really not having a good time right now. This person may completely be throwing themselves in work right now to the point where their health is kind of like deteriorating because they really don't want to deal with whatever else they've got going on. So therefore it's like they're making up excuses to be anywhere but around whoever they've got going on, dealing with in their life, right? Yeah, with the world. And if then this person is like around this person, or when they are eventually, it's like they're always on their phone, or they're always on their iPad, or they're on their, I'm hearing their PlayStation, or like on computer games, or doing of something, yeah, with the Ace of Wands, or saying they're focusing on their career, or they're going to the gym, or making up whatever they can to get out this person's presence. Like somebody's recognized, yeah, that it is over with the Death card, Scorpio energy. That whatever they're dealing with together is over and done with, that it can't be brought back to life, but somebody's trying to keep something going and they don't want to admit or accept that something is over because they're going to miss out on, I'm hearing, the comfort and stability and the security of having a roof over their head or not having to work or to be well kept, or whatever. But somebody was in a connection for the wrong reasons. Again, Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius with the Four of Swords. There is somebody here, you know, that is really needing to get some help. Some professional help. Or taking the initiative to look into things on their own. But, oh my goodness. I am getting a little bit of like a busybody energy, so there's definitely the sense of a karmic energy here who has been doing the utmost to keep of a situation going, right? Oh, I really don't want to say this, but there's potentially a karmic feminine energy here with a masculine who's been trying to trap someone with a child. Or they've lied about the fact that they're pregnant, or they've faked a miscarriage, or they've said that if they are pregnant, they've said that they've had an abortion when actually they haven't. Or there's something to do with testing here in regards to paternity tests. It's like somebody being incredibly angry, like furious. And they're saying something along the lines of like, I received this phone call, this communication about an appointment to the clinic for this. What on earth, what the F is going on here? And it's like I'm just seeing somebody grab this person by the arm and be like, we're going there right now. Or you explain this to me right now. What the F is going on here? Justice. Or there's something legal. If it's not anything to do with family, to do with children, it's to do with property, or to do with a business, or to do with certain assets here. Whew. Six of Wands. It's going to be resolved, whatever this is, but somebody is not having fun right now with whatever is unfolding in their life. Okay? Goodness me, guys. I don't know where all this came from, all these channel messages, but I'm definitely picking up on an energy here. And I mean, I'm carrying on with it because obviously somebody's reading. Sagittarius energy with Temperance. Somebody may have strong Sagittarius placements. Or there was something about Sagittarius season that came to light. Okay. Look, guys. I want to... Look, I'm carrying on. I'm carrying on. I have no idea what to call this reading. The Emperor, Aries energy, Divine Masculine may be significant with the Hierophant. Double, like, Divine Masculine energy, because the Hierophant, like, I'm getting, like, in the 5D, it's like the Hierophant or the Magician can go with the High Priestess. I'm getting more of the Hierophant, to be honest. So it's like 3D, Divine Masculine, and 5D are needing to match up, needing to be aligned with the Temperance, balanced out. Somebody's needing to tap in and get more connected to their higher self here and listen to their intuition. Somebody's going through some sort of awakening right now, for sure. I'm hearing it's rough as F. Like they're going through the dark night of the soul. I'm reading energy rather than gender or sex. But look, interesting, because I just was about to read that out loud. Compliments from an admirer, bouquet. Okay, Ace of Cups with the Three of Cups. There's somebody that has so much love for you that wishes that they could be with you. Okay, yeah. This person hopes that you'd be single, that you'd be open to them, but they have a lot to work through. But there's somebody romantically coming forward with the Knight of Cups. There may even be new love in the cards for you, okay? And you may meet somebody through work or through a particular event, or you're invited somewhere, through like friends of friends or something like that. Just out here having a good time, and then this other person that comes back around as well as this, oh gosh. There could be an important decision to make. But what's coming through for you is you're getting ready to celebrate your birthday season, okay? You're going to be surrounded by loved ones, having an amazing time, going out doing fun things, you know, out here living your best life, okay? I just heard sun's out, guns out. So some of you guys right out there, maybe going over, I don't know, to like a hot country or something like that. Even though it may be winter where you are, but it's like you're wanting to go somewhere and get some sun. Maybe it's a big birthday that somebody has. Okay. Knight of Wands, yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be having a lot of fun with that Knight of Wands energy and the Two of Swords. There's certain things that you're about to do that you don't see coming. There's like an off-the-cuff, spontaneous vibe about it. And this is going to be like really great for you. I mean, get you out of the particular funk that you've been feeling with that Five of Cups. Maybe you felt like life's been pretty rubbish, or been very heavy, or you felt stuck in some sort of way. It's like you're going to have something happen where your mind is going to be taken off of these things, and you can just like live in the moment, enjoy yourself, or start to take action on things and make plans for maybe for like the spring, the summertime. Okay, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have been worried about your finances. Yeah, with the Death card. If you've been really struggling in that particular area of your life, there is a huge transformation or rebirth to do with your finances and your career. As I say, that breaking up the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we've seen the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles, and then another ace with the Ace of Wands with the Knight. So 4 aces pretty much coming through for you. I'm getting something to do with this time of Pluto being in an Aquarius. I know it's going to be for a long time, but that is going to be very transformational for you. Okay, there's going to be new offers and opportunities to do with career, more opportunities to travel. I'm hearing communicating with like-minded individuals on certain projects, passion projects. Yeah, 8 of Wands. Yeah, look at this. Lots of travel. I'm getting road trip. I'm definitely I'm getting flying. So taking more flights for sure. 10 of Cups. Look, despite whatever heaviness is it that you've been potentially dealing with, or somebody that you're associated with or near with, you have so much actually working out for you that's actually really genuinely amazing. So just keep doing you and like carrying on with whatever it is that you're doing, because I'm hearing your energy is great. Like I'm hearing chef's kiss. Okay, your energy is great. So keep embodying that sense of self-love. Keep pouring into yourself. Keep focusing on things that make you happy here, or bring you fun. And I was getting like make you funny. I don't know. Maybe some of you like, I don't know. I'm getting like a prankster kind of vibe. Somebody that I'm getting like stand-up comedy, or somebody that is just able to. Like, I'm hearing lighten the mood, lighten the tension, like you're able to your energy shifts and changes a whole room when you enter it. Like, Eight of Swords, yeah. So if things have been a bit tense, it's like you walk in and you can sense of the tension, but then you also know what to say, how to bring changes about, and make sure that people are not kind of feeling too anxious or things like that. Yeah, Page of Wands, exactly. That's exactly what I was saying. Like, you're able to just kind of get people not to necessarily worry about their everyday worries and problems. What else is going on here for Aquarius? A lot by the looks of things. I mean, goodness me. This was meant to be a shorter reading. What else is going on here? Ten of Swords. You've not had an easy time of it, but I'm hearing the worst is over. Yeah, that's the truth. Ten of Swords to the Ace. Absolutely incredible. So there is this huge shift that's taking place quicker than you think, where you're stepping into this new cycle, right? But you've definitely hit rock bottom at one point. But you're having an opportunity to come out on top. Victory and success with the Six of Wands. There's that sense of reward and recognition that you're gaining. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, there's the secret admirer. So there's somebody in love, somebody in your career, or somebody that's interested in working with you, or who already works with you is going to be showcasing romantic interest, or they don't just want to be a friend of yours. Okay. There's a strong possibility. Last card. Ace of Cups. I mean, gosh, Ace of Cups, Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. So, yeah, the worst is over. You're having a new beginning and you're moving on to calmer waters. Okay, you're being divinely guided and supported right now, right? To leave off the toxic situation, right? Or let go of your fears, worries, doubts, anxieties, or if there's been any energy vampires around you, I'm hearing get away from them quickly, okay? Get away from them quickly. Or there's a sense of reinforcements coming through from your spirit guides, God, source, the angels, universe, whoever you resonate with, that it's like flying in to cut certain ties with whoever you've got going on around you by ensuring that certain things unfold or certain things that happen, so that a line can finally be drawn to the past and you can push yourself forward and not look back with however this may resonate or pertain to you. But look, bottom of the deck here, we have career change. So there's something about your career that's changing, or you're taking on new projects, or there's a relocation that's significant. If you're not necessarily changing your career completely, there's definitely another venture, like another string to your bow that you're adding onto, and maybe like focusing more on this rather than what you have been. Okay. Give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, you've been through a lot, guys. What's going on here? I'm getting rewards, I'm getting accolades. Something about public speaking or writing is significant. Something to do with publishing. What's going on here, please, for Aquarius? I'm getting something to do with marketing, advertising. Okay, what's going on here? What do we need to know for Aquarius? Okay, so 2 messages, that's what we wanted. Last is now going to be first. Yeah, so you may have felt like everybody else has been receiving their abundance, their blessings, right? And their wishes fulfilled, and you've been kind of left there hanging, right? Left to last, forgotten about, or maybe felt neglected. You're about to be poured into so much. Like, I'm getting heavily invested in, right? Knowing your worth. A lot of this is to do with testing. I'm hearing your resolve, testing your patience. How much do you truly trust in yourself and trust in the process and have faith and know that things are working out for you and that you are knowing and worthy and deserving, like, and just like continuing to push on forward regardless of things that haven't necessarily worked out. It's okay to be sad after making the right decision. So some of you are going to be making a difficult decision here, okay? But it's going to be right and best for you. A new car may be significant as well. Breaking up the deck, stronger than ever, overcoming trials and tribulations and challenges. Well, we know that. And that doesn't surprise me at all. So I feel like last is now going to be first. So, and the reason you're now going to be getting yours coming up next is because your blessings are bigger. I mean, how many aces throughout this reading have we had, even from 2 different decks? Okay, so this is the Angel Answers by Radley Valentine. So if you have a question in mind, or there's just some sort of advice that you wanted to know, let's find out. What's going on for Aquarius? Helpful people. That's so weird, because what I heard in my head was get help. So some of you are going to be, or someone that you're dealing with or closely associated with is getting help, or they're looking and getting help, or there will be helpful people that resurface or come through. What else is going on? I'm getting a little bit like damsel in distress energy. So if some of you have felt like, you know, in that position, obviously it's not going to resonate for all of you, but it's like somebody coming through, like, or there's energies coming through for you that are going to be very much helping you. One more, I'm getting told you're ready. So I feel you guys, you're absolutely ready to turn your back on the past, to embrace the new and go into this next chapter of your life. And the people that are meant to be aligned with you will be aligned. And if they are meant to be aligned with you, but they're not able to join you on this leg of the journey as of right now, then they have to go through what they're needing to go through, and then they catch up with you later on. That's what I'm hearing. But you have to continue to move yourself on forward and embark on this next step of your journey. Yeah, don't stop. Some of you are wanting to hang on back here, waiting for the other person so you could go in something completely together, but it's like you got to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving. There's a lot of movement happening here for you, right? So don't stop. Listen to your intuition. You know what's right and best for you. Okay? And if this is in regards to somebody and they're realizing that they're needing to get help, okay, they're more ready to be able to work through what they're needing to get the help, and for them to not stop and go back into like being on this hamster on a wheel and going around in a circle again. Because I don't feel like this person, if this resonates with somebody else that you're associated with, they do not want to continue what they have. Like, they are really uncomfortable and fed up with it. So I feel like they're actually wanting the sense of the change as well, but it comes from them. And I feel like they're realizing that now. Anyway, guys, this was a mammoth reading. And there were so many channel messages that come up, and I have no idea what I'm going to call this, what I'm going to title this. But there was so much. So I'm picking up on strong fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, so water sign. Pretty much most of the signs, to be honest. But 888, 333, 1010, 111, 1111, 666 may be significant, 369, 919 as well. But anyway, guys, that's going to be the end of the read. So I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I so greatly appreciate you. Thank you very much. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you. I do enjoy reading those. Please hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on future updates or content made available on the channel. And please feel free to check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury and North Node placements in the other individual zodiac sign readings that I provide for your quick insight, or just deep insight, whatever you want to call it, insight into your timeless tarot messages, right? But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Take care. Bye, guys. Thank you.